What's up, everybody? It's 9 o'clock and went live. What's up, Mining Trades? It's Crypto Trader, and what we looking at here is Charlie Lee. Litecoin is surging after Bitcoin futures launch. Expect $1,000 Litecoin. Expect $1,000 Litecoin. Okay.
And it's happening at a much bigger, faster velocity every single time.
All right, Doctor, do these stocks still work then? Okay, American Express 34% year to date, 3M, Cisco, Johnson & Johnson, Dow, DuPont, JPM, we just mentioned, Nike, those are all among the biggest winners. You're talking gains of anywhere from 19 to 22, 23, 34%.
Nike's one on that list, Judge, that I just shake my head at. I mean, I'm with you on the rest. I'm not really with you on Nike. Sorry, Pete.
Totally disagree.
Sorry.
You want to battle? He and I can battle.
We can. I just said it's not exciting to me.
What's
not that I say throw it out.
Exciting about 17% in 3 months.
I think that is exciting. I think that
people wrote this stock off.
Yeah, well, and I think that for good reason. In other words, burn me once, shame on me. Burn me twice. You know. Anyway, I'd shame on you rather. See, I'm dropping back. Somebody got burned. Somebody got burned here. I think overall, Judge, the opportunities in the market are extreme. To Pete's point about low volatility, what we don't talk about nearly enough when it is low like that is that the money you would have had to have spent to hedge yourself is so much less now. So in other words, a lot of the folks that are doing serious money management are spending a lot less money on this. What does it mean? It means you're looking for other ways to commit that capital. I think a lot of that is finding its way into many of these stocks, you name Nike among them, that were not performing well and have had a great comeback in the last, let's call it 2 or 3 months.
So, Steph, do you have to even make a decision? I mean, is it a go big or go home market? Will it be that way under expected tax reform? The companies that are going to get the biggest bang are the ones that we're mentioning right now, the ones who may do buybacks, deploy capital in other ways that are going to be good for the stocks.
So I think you have to just go back to fundamentals. I mean, I think the tax plan is certainly a nice tailwind for a lot of these companies, but if you don't have the underlying fundamentals in your favor, it's going to eventually dry up.
Well, they are though, right? I mean, the economy's good.
Right.
Plus tax reform. Why wouldn't these big stocks continue to do well?
Well, not all of the blue chips are actually doing well. I mean, we were just talking about a couple of them, right?
But the point is sort of clear. If you're going to place your bets into next year, is it a rising tide lifts all boats market, or is it go big or go home?
No, I actually think it's a fundamentally driven market, and I actually think you can still own some of the winners. So I get why Boeing has done so well, because of the free cash flow story, and they're showing free cash flow. So I get it, but it's up 87%, and it's trading at 25 times forward estimates. To me, that's not exactly a bargain. So if I'm looking in the industrial space, you know I kind of like the down and dirties, and they're not even down and dirty anymore. I mean,
Hey, Litecoin pumping, Bitcoin's dumping, but maybe Bitcoin's not dumping. What I think is this: I think they're buying Bitcoin and then just to get to Litecoin. That's what I think is happening right this second. Expect $1,000 Litecoin. Display capture, existing subject. Why does she have a backpack anyway? No, she coming home. Bring her home. It's all right.
cryptocurrencies surging following the official launch of the first Bitcoin futures contract on the CBOE, possibly one of the first steps in giving this new currency legitimacy in the mainstream. Let's bring in from Boston, Nehu Narula. He's director of the Digital Currency Initiative at the MIT Media Lab. Also joining us from Palo Alto, Litecoin creator Charlie Lee, also the former director of engineering at Coinbase. Gentlemen, good to have you here. Mr. Lee, can I start with you? What is the difference between Bitcoin and Litecoin?
Yeah, Litecoin is very similar to Bitcoin, except that it has 4 times as many coins. It's also 4 times faster. So transactions are mined in a block every 2.5 minutes versus 10 minutes for Bitcoin.
Isn't it? It sounds like you think it's better. If it's better, why doesn't it have its own contract right now?
Well, Bitcoin is here first, so it has a first mover advantage, and this also has a larger market. More people know about it. I think Litecoin is targeted more towards payments, faster transactions, and lower fees.
Now, what do you think of the trading of Bitcoin futures and what it means in terms of legitimacy here, and how much of a milestone is this event?
I think it's huge. I mean,
let's bring in Neha for that.
Thanks. Hi, Michelle. Really happy to be here. I think that this is a really important milestone. It's bringing Bitcoin to a whole new market, and it's showing that this has legitimacy and that it's something that Wall Street really cares about.
Here's the thing. There's Litecoin. There's going to be thousands of cryptocurrencies. I've asked this question, poor viewers. They've heard me ask this question now for launch of the first Bitcoin futures contract on the CBOE. So much, Rick Santelli. The price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies surging following the official launch of the first Bitcoin futures contract on the CBOE, possibly one of the first steps in giving this new currency legitimacy in the mainstream. Let's bring in from Boston, Nehu Narula. He's director of the Digital Currency Initiative at the MIT Media Lab. Also joining us from Palo Alto, Litecoin creator Charlie Lee, also the former director of engineering at Coinbase. Gentlemen, good to have you here. Mr. Lee, can I start with you? What is the difference between Bitcoin and Litecoin?
Yeah, Litecoin is very similar to Bitcoin, except that it has 4 times as many coins. It's also 4 times faster. So transactions are mined in a block every 2.5 minutes versus 10 minutes for Bitcoin.
Isn't it? It sounds like you think it's better. If it's better, why doesn't it have its own contract right now?
Well, Bitcoin is here first, so it has a first mover advantage, and this also has a larger market. More people know about it. I think Litecoin is targeted more towards transactions.
That's because Wall Street contracts don't matter. Or they do matter, but they don't matter in a different way. I like her.
I've asked this question, poor viewers. They've heard me ask this.
That lady right there is a skeptic, but at least she's trying to understand.
So many
That lady, I don't know her
some
name.
are actually better than Bitcoin at doing certain tasks. Why does Bitcoin, in and of itself, have any value?
I think that that is a great question. And I think
Hey, what's
that
up?
that
What's
is
up?
a
What's up?
great
Hit
question.
subscribe. Hit
And
that
really,
bell.
you have to go back and think about
I
money
don't
and
want
why
to miss
money
this.
has
You're gonna want to
value.
make some
And
money.
the answer is
It's the
because
place to be.
people think it does. Technology.
Hit that
Digital
subscribe
currencies
button.
are really
Hit that
powerful.
bell
They
button.
change the way that we
You want
interact with money, with financial
flip your
instruments,
money
with the
or
stock
triple or
market.
double it, because that's
It's
what's
really a
happening.
fundamental
Litecoin's headed
change,
to
just like the way that the internet
$1,000. Hit
changed the way that
subscribe
we
to my
trade,
channel.
the way that we consume news and information. I think this technology is going to change the way we deal with money. So that's really, really powerful. That's an incredibly powerful concept. And will it be Bitcoin that does that? That's a great question. As you
and
pointed
hit
out,
the
there
bell.
are thousands of these things, and they're all
You'll
different.
see
They're all
some of my
experimenting
interesting
with
videos
different
I've already made,
technologies.
showing you how to go ahead
Charlie,
and
just
just
to
get
kind
your
of build
Bitcoin,
on
go
that,
buy some
on that
Bitcoin,
question a
and
little
then
bit,
go buy you
is
some
there a
Litecoin
way
with
in the
it.
future where
'Cause that's
we
what
might
everybody's
just
doing.
distinguish between the promise
Go to
of the
Coinbase.
technologies underlying Litecoin
Buy some
or
Litecoin
Bitcoin or any
directly with a
others
credit
as a
card
software protocols and new way of doing
and watch
business
your money grow.
from
It's
the
going up to
value of the
$1,000.
coins
This
themselves? I mean,
is
are
a
those
warning.
two things linked in some
Don't miss
very
the
linear
boat.
way, or may they not have very much value as currencies, but yet the technology can be successful?
Check out that volume. Bitcoin should pop right here. This is the moment of truth. Bitcoin might pop right up here. This is BTC right here from Coinbase. What you're going to see is, you see all these sellers. I don't know if they're going to hop in or if these buyers are going to take over. Here goes the bears. As red as the bears and as green as the bulls. Okay. And we're at the highest point in a long time. They have to pop this last high of 17,500, which is really basically 1794 right here where you see I'm holding the cursor. Hit subscribe. Hit that bell. If you want to flip your money, triple, quadruple it, go buy you some Litecoin right now because Litecoin is going to 1,000. That's right.
So much, Rick Santelli. The price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies surging
Hit
following
that subscribe
the
button.
launch of the first Bitcoin futures
Coinbase
contract
is
on
legit.
CBOE.
Coinbase, I saw somebody say, is Coinbase legit?
Legitimacy in the mainstream. Let's bring in from Boston, Nehu Narula. He's director of the Digital Currency Initiative at the MIT Media Lab. Also joining us from Palo Alto.
Of course it is. It's regulated. It's in the U.S. It's the only legit one out there, if you ask me. Bittrex, I'm in Las Vegas, by the way. Bittrex is, I think they are. But if they can't accept USDs to buy Bitcoin, they're not legit, all right? Because they don't have a bank account.
Litecoin is very similar to Bitcoin.
Could you guys let me know if the stream is good? I don't know if it's skipping a beat or not. Let me know if it's good. I'm trying to stream. I'm streaming at 1080p. I don't know what's coming through or not.
There's going to be thousands of cryptocurrencies. I've asked this question, poor viewers. They've heard me ask this question now for a full week on straight to nearly every expert that we have on. If there are going to be so many cryptocurrencies and some are actually better than Bitcoin at doing certain tasks, why does Bitcoin in and of itself have any value?
I think that that is a great question. And really, you have to go back and think about money and why money has value. And the answer is because people think it does. Bitcoin's valuable because people have decided that Bitcoin is valuable. And that could be for many different reasons. Maybe they think it's convenient that you can exchange it digitally. Maybe they like the fact that there's no company or country behind it. It's pretty decentralized. But really, when we look at these things, you have to understand that there is a community behind them. There are developers and there are people who are really passionate about them.
I get that it's a fiat currency like the US dollar. I totally get that. But there's only one US dollar, and the supply of it is controlled by the Federal Reserve. Cryptocurrencies seem like there can be thousands of them created by countries all over the world. So I don't understand how they retain value.
Well, I think they retain value because some of them are more well-known than other ones, just like websites or newspapers or anything like that. And, you know, Bitcoin isn't really a fiat currency. It isn't controlled by any country. And a lot of these things aren't controlled by countries. They're controlled by people.
Charlie, what is moving the price of Bitcoin and Litecoin? What's the fundamental that's underlying it? And is there any reason to believe that you believe it can't come down just as quickly as it's gone up? Charlie? Maybe
Hey, everybody.
Neha, throw that one to you.